ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lincoln Park High School for the 2025 graduation commencements. We ask that you please fill in all available space to make room for all of our family and friends today. Please fill in all available space. Thank you. Once again, to all family and friends visiting us here for the 2025 commencements, please scooch together
Lincoln Park High School Commencement Etiquette. Proud to be a rail splitter, let's celebrate with respect and unity. As proud members of the Lincoln Park community, we believe every graduate deserves a moment of honor and joy. To help make this a respectful and memorable ceremony, we kindly ask all guests to follow these positive guidelines. Celebrate with rail splitter spirit. Cheer with pride but briefly, so each graduate's name can be heard and celebrated equally. Stay for every success story. Please remain seated until the end of the ceremony. Every rail splitter's journey matters. Keep aisles open and safe. For everyone's comfort and safety, please keep aisles and exits clear during the ceremony. Silence your devices. Help us maintain a focused and respectful atmosphere by silencing phones and electronic devices. Take photos respectfully. Capture the moment from your seat without blocking others. A professional photographer will ensure every graduate is seen and remembered. Uplift the entire class. Whether it's your family member or a fellow rail splitter, your support adds to the pride of the day for every graduate. Thank you for showing your rail splitter pride with kindness and respect. Congratulations to the Lincoln Park High School class of 2025. Once a rail splitter, always a rail splitter.
2020. Once again, welcome to Lincoln Park High School for our graduation ceremony celebrating the class of 2025. As you come in, make sure to fill in all available space in the stands to accommodate all of our family and friends here today. Thank you. Good evening.
Turned on. Mics are on. Hush. Okay, number 1 for Al, please. Ready? Big breath, big warm sound. Ready? Play it. Here we go. 1 and 2 and big warm sound. Would you like some more? What's that? Yeah?
Do you know who you're looking at to start? Okay. If you see me over there with the really but they'll, did she tell you it's Sarah Jasper's line?
Okay. Can they come in before this stuff anyway?
Yes.
Rail splitter. Let's celebrate with respect and unity. As proud members of the Lincoln Park community, we believe every graduate deserves a moment of honor and joy. To help make this a respectful and memorable ceremony, we kindly ask all guests to follow these positive guidelines. Celebrate with rail splitter spirit. Cheer with pride but briefly, so each graduate's name can be heard and celebrated equally. Stay for every success story. Please remain seated until the end of the ceremony. Every rail splitter's journey matters. Keep aisles open and safe for everyone. Please keep aisles and exits clear during the ceremony. Silence your devices. Help us maintain a focused and respectful atmosphere by silencing phones and electronic devices. Take photos respectfully. Capture the moment from your seat without blocking others. A professional photographer will ensure every graduate is seen and remembered. Uplift the entire class, whether it's your family member or a fellow rail splitter. Your support adds to the pride of the day for every graduate. Thank you for showing your rail splitter pride with kindness and respect. Congratulations to the Lincoln Park High School class of 2025. Once a rail splitter, always a rail splitter.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying. They're,
Oh, no, don't worry.
and I'm telling them to bring the kids out, but they didn't answer.
Good evening. We are going to hold off on letting people in to the stadium for just a moment so that we can bring the graduating class in to line up. Thank you. And welcome to the Lincoln Park High School Class of 2025 Commencement Exercises. My name is Sarah Jazzo, Junior Class Advisor, and I will be officiating tonight's ceremony. There are 310 graduating seniors this year. Life Touch Photography will be taking pictures of the graduates. These photos will be available for viewing and purchasing online at the Life Touch website 1 week after the ceremony. In addition, a Lincoln Park video crew will be filming the ceremony and airing it live on YouTube. It will be available to watch on YouTube at later dates as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the officials and class of 2025.
maybe sit down.
At this time, please stand if you are able for the presentation of the colors by our JROTC color guard and the playing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
I'm sorry. Get my own umbrella. Do we need to tell people they need to sit down?
Thank you. You may be seated.
You're paying more water than me. I'm going to pour a bucket on you. You hear me?
Unfortunately, we lost a senior student this year, Ryan Forsyth. Ryan passed away on March 5th due to an unexpected brain bleed after being at the hospital in critical condition. During his time with us, Ryan was known for his compassion, his humor, and his willingness to help others. Please join us in a moment of silence for Ryan's memory. At this time, a family representative will receive Ryan's high school diploma. It is my pleasure to introduce the top 10 scholars for the class of 2025. These individuals are seated in the row of distinction. Please stand as I announce your name. One of our co-valedictorians is Micah Bear. Micah obtained an overall GPA of 4.1453. Our other co-valedictorian is Leonardo Garcia. He obtained an overall GPA of 4.1453. Our salutatorian is Jocelyn Gutierrez with a 4.1250 GPA. Ranked number 4 with a 4.1111 GPA is Natalia Gutierrez Contreras. In the 5th position is Avery Clayman with a 4.1023 GPA. With an overall GPA of 4.0966, Elena Rodriguez claims the 6th spot. Sharing the 7th position is Iris Castro Juarez with an overall GPA of 4.0909. Armin McMillan is sharing the 7th spot with an overall GPA of 4.0909. In 9th position, with a 4.0698 grade point average, is Gavin Sugi. Tied at number 10 is Skylin Johnson with a 4.0667 overall GPA. Also at number 10, with a 4.0667 grade point average, is Christopher Lopez Cruz. At this moment, it is my honor to present Terry Dangerfield, Superintendent, who will introduce the platform guests.
Good evening, and welcome to the commencement exercises for Lincoln Park High School's class of 2025. Part of my responsibility, as well as my honor tonight, is to introduce to you the Board of Education and our platform guests. First, as President of the Board of Education, is Susan Ambrose, who is currently serving in her 9th year on the board. Serving her 15th year on the board is the Vice President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Kathy Carter. Serving his 16th year as a board member, our board secretary, Mr. Gordon Gilbert. Miss Natalie Chantarelli, our board treasurer, is currently in her 7th year as a board member. Serving her 5th year on the board is trustee Mrs. Annie Chapa Kowalski. Trustee Phyllis DeFiore is in her 11th year on the board. And finally, serving his 34th year on the board is trustee Mr. Charles Kaminsky. The marshals for this evening's commencement are high school English teacher Miss Amber McNew and Mr. Russ Pakel, high school math teacher. Mr. Thomas Hurley high school history teacher, will be giving the teacher's farewell message to our graduating seniors. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Dangerfield. Now, please welcome the 2025 Senior Class President, Natalia Gutierrez Contreras. Natalia will be delivering a farewell message to the graduates.
me that umbrella. So we don't. Perfect.
Give me a second, please. Now that I'm ready, good evening, board members, Superintendent Dangerfield, our Principal Kaminsky, staff, teachers, families, and my fellow classmates, and those who have made today possible. I'm Natalia, and I was your Student Council President for our senior year. I want to deeply thank my longtime teacher, Ms. McNew, and also Stephanie Steinberg from Detroit Coaching Forward for helping me revise my speech today. This year, I've had the privilege of representing our class of 2025. And I'm so incredibly proud that I've had the opportunity to stand for such a persevering, intelligent, and talented group of students. As I sat down to write this farewell speech, I kept asking myself, what really makes our class so special? What really sets us apart? What makes us inspiring? Not just to each other, but to students across other schools and districts. The answer is clear. It's our diversity. We are a class made up of so many different backgrounds, stories, life experiences, goals, and traditions. And yet the most powerful part is this: we came together. As one school, one class, one group of students who achieved far more than anyone could have expected of us. Just being here today is a privilege. And for me, as someone from an immigrant family, it means everything. Changing the route of history, the presumptions about the future I could create for myself. Our diversity is our strength. It shows our country what we're capable of. It reminds the world that we are human. And that when we unite, regardless of background, ethnicity, or identity, we are unstoppable. Representing this class has been one of the greatest honors, and I am so proud of everything we are and everything we've become together. But for me, that story of perseverance and unity isn't just something I witnessed in our class. It's something I lived. My parents left their home country and gave up everything for the chance of a better future. For the hopes that one day I could stand where I am today. And now here I am, not just standing, but standing tall. Not just speaking, but speaking with pride. Not just graduating, but carrying with me the legacy of resilience, hard work, and unshakable determination. Today, I don't just represent myself. I represent my parents, who gave up their dreams so I could chase mine. I represent Mexico, the roots that ground me, and I represent the United States, the country that gave me the opportunity to turn sacrifice into success. That is why I stand before you, not just as a graduate, but as a proud Mexican American. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you so much. And thank you, Gabriel. I want to give you guys a special thanks for believing me, even when I didn't myself. As I come to a close, I would like to say one more thing. We are all here because of the many sacrifices of those who cared for us. Parents, family members, teachers, friends, and loved ones who stood by us, encouraged us, and made sure we had the support we needed to get here. Today, we graduate, not just as individuals, but as proud representatives of the incredible diversity of Lincoln Park High School. And speaking of Lincoln Park, let's not forget the powerful symbol of our school mascot, Abraham Lincoln himself. Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." You may wonder, how will I embrace it? I'll do it, not just in words, but with actions. Being known as a girl with long hair, or even Rapunzel, has been a part of who I am, ever since I can remember. But today, I'm choosing something different. I'm stepping into a new chapter. I'm embracing change. Not because the past wasn't meaningful, but because the future demands something new of us. Cutting my hair isn't just about appearance. Hair grows. And sometimes a fresh chop is exactly what we need to let go of dead ends. I'm not just talking about hair, but in our lives. It's about growth, about transformation, about writing the next chapter of our story with intention. So here I am, ready to begin again, ready to evolve, because in life, we don't just wait for the future, we create it. And so, as we let go of these high school years, we do so not in loss, but in renewal. Just as Lincoln reshaped history, we too have the power to redefine ourselves. This isn't just a farewell to what's behind us. It's a declaration. We are stepping into the future unburdened, unafraid, and unapologetically ready. Class of 2025, this is not the end. This is just the first step into the story we are meant to write. And with that, I'll say it one last time. Go Rails!
Thank you, Natalia. Please help me welcome history teacher, Mr. Tommy Hurley-High, to the stage. Mr. Hurley-High will be addressing the graduates on behalf of the staff of Lincoln Park High School.
I don't have much hair to cut, so... Good evening. To my esteemed colleagues, family, friends, board members, central office, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to be your commencement speaker today. It is such an honor and privilege to have been chosen to speak to you, and I'm so very humbled. Today you're surrounded by your peers and the people you love most of all. You're sharing in a grand celebration of commencement, the start of the rest of your life. For 12 years, you've spent so much time planning for this exact moment. In many cases, it probably feels like the battle of public school is over. You've spent hours and hours studying and rolling through what seemed like thousands of standardized tests. You've survived education during a pandemic. School has taken your blood, sweat, and tears when you performed in the classroom, sports, concerts, and plays. You've had everyone from your parents and guardians to guidance counselors to teachers and anyone else who you come across in your daily life ask you the very same question. What do you want to do with your life? You might have just shrugged and said, I don't know. At times, it may have seemed like you had nothing left to give, but maybe you thought it'll all be worth it. Well, today, I'm happy to report to you that it was. For all of your hard work, sacrifice, and dedication for the last 12 years, we say thank you with a single piece of paper. It's been 10 years since my last commencement speech to the legendary class of 2015. I'm surprised I was even allowed back. At the time, it went down as the single greatest commencement speech ever given. I had several people offer to buy the rights to use it. Those kids are 28 years old now and are far more adult than I am. Some of those same students became parents, doctors, lawyers, teachers, actors, engineers, auto mechanics, chefs, iron workers, builders, bricklayers, and pharmacists. And things were a lot different back in 2015. President Obama was finishing up his second term. Most headphones still had wires. Drake and Kendrick Lamar were still friends. Normal people never use the words skibbity and toilet in the same sentence. As for myself, I was young, handsome, childless, and balding. My, how the times have changed. The class of 2015 also paid me very handsomely to give that speech. I swore I would never do it again. The gusto, the pizzazz, the tears, the laughs just took too much out of me. I thought that there would never be another class worthy of my services. And then the class of 2025 came along. Each one of you has impacted my life in a positive way. You all hold a very special place in my heart. I'm still waiting on your check, by the way. Just like those kids were back in 2015, you've spent your entire life planning the next chapter. Now, as you look back on the last 12 years of your life, I have to ask you some questions. Did it work out exactly how you wanted? What about right now? This very second, this very chapter, was this everything you planned for? Are you scared of what tomorrow is going to look like? Most of your fellow graduates, you may never get the chance to see again. You may never get to have lunch with the same friends all at once. Does everyone here that matters to you know how you feel about them? Can you say, without a shadow of a doubt, you've made their life better? Will they remember you as someone who you want to be remembered as? When you look back, can you really say you made the best of these last 4 years? If you answered no to any of these questions, congratulations. You've learned the best lesson that life has to offer. These years were truly worth it. This chapter of your life has revealed to you the only thing that matters, right now. None of us can control what happens in 10 years, let alone the next 10 minutes. Now is the only time that you have any control over. What has happened these last 12 years will simply be remembered, but it's never going to be relived. That's what makes the past so special. But the meaning of commencements is to start. Before you waste any opportunities, take advantage of now. You have it in your power to tell the people around you how important they are. You can choose to take the headphones out. You're not fooling anyone, by the way, when you leave one headphone in. Turn the cell phone off and just take in what's in front of you. You can learn that language you've always wanted to learn. You can do those workouts you always wanted to try. You can ask that person out you were always too shy to say anything to. You can go skydiving or bungee jumping, volunteer in an animal shelter or a food pantry. You can explore your spiritual side or your musical side or your artistic side. You can explore those places and things you were always too nervous to explore. You can be like me. You can cure your male pattern baldness and terrible receding hairline, just like I did. All you have to do is take a survey at hims.com. If you act now and you use my promo code, HurleyHigh2025, you'll receive 20% off on your next purchase. I've been encouraged by the administration to remind everybody that that's just a joke. I'm not actually endorsing a product yet. Whatever legacy you're leaving behind with you today is simply going to be memories. Whether you're graduating first in your class or you had to go to summer school way too many times, you're all starting the next chapter on the same level. High school is not your moment anymore. Now is your moment. You can choose to cut out the negativity from your life and start over. Those decisions you made that may have been regretful simply was the curriculum for your future self. Those lessons made you into a better person, but they are not who you are at this moment. This is you now. That was you then. We all have the same 24 hours each day. How are you going to choose to spend them? Eventually, now is going to be the past too. How do you want to remember things when you look back? Did you take risks? Did you try your best? Did you really take in that moment by giving it your full attention? Did you make other people's lives better? Are people going to remember you as someone they admire? Do your loved ones know that you love them? For those of you who are feeling worried that you don't have your future planned out, why stress about it? It's not going to work out the way you originally wanted anyways. Sometimes what you really wanted ends up being the best thing that never happens. Don't wait for the future, class of 2025. Your future is right now. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I love you all, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Hurley High. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Matthew Kaminsky, who will now introduce the co-valedictorians and the Salutorian.
Thank you, Ms. Jasso. Our salutatorian is Jocelyn Gutierrez with a 4.1250 GPA. Jocelyn has been actively involved with our National Honor Society, Student and Class Council, Link Crew, Tennis, and Art Club. She is going to be attending Eastern Michigan University to study interior design. Jocelyn?
If I was told 4 years ago that I'd be giving a speech to hundreds of people, I probably would have broken down and started crying on the spot. Anyways, good evening, everyone. Thank you to the Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Dangerfield, Principal Kaminsky, and all the other staff, parents, families, and friends for coming here to support us today. My name is Jocelyn Gutierrez, and I'm the Salutorian for the class of 2025. First, I'd like to give a special thanks to my parents for all of their time and sacrifices throughout this journey. I wouldn't be in this position without their unconditional love and support. Los quiero mucho, mamá y papá. I'd also like to thank all the teachers who have demonstrated how they truly care for their students' success in the future, and to all the unforgettable friends who have guided me throughout this journey. And now to the actual speech. Fellow graduates, today we've come together for the last time to celebrate the culmination of our achievements these past 4 years. We've watched each other grow and develop into the kinds of people we want to be, and are now on our way to search for a sense of purpose. I'm so proud of us for pushing through all the hardships, especially with COVID-19, which stripped away some of the most important moments of our lives. Even with all the chaos surrounding us, we're still standing strong, ready to conquer the world and make it ours. We made it. Now, I bet many of you who have known me for a while would have never thought that I'd willingly speak to so many people at once. And honestly, I didn't expect to be here either. Even so, this is a chance for me to ask you all a question that surely we've all thought of before. How often do you ask yourselves, why is this happening to me? Sometimes, major unpleasant situations happen at the worst possible moments. Other times, simple, minor inconveniences add up to terrorize your day. Even though it may seem like the world is against us, these experiences serve a valuable purpose. Ultimately, the question that we should be asking ourselves is, what might come out of this? I remember I was online during freshman year, a time when I should have been here at school to meet new people in person. I felt alone and out of place, since I dreamed about my high school experiences ever since I was little. I had to stay home due to the fear of the pandemic at the time, which had reached both of my grandparents and a lot of my other relatives. All I wanted was to talk with people again. More than anything though, I wanted to find good, close friends, ones who would uplift me and motivate me to be the best version of myself, individuals who I could learn from. A few months passed, and I noticed that a girl in one of my classes had the same last name as me. She seemed like a nice person, so with no other way to communicate with her, we decided to email each other. It might sound silly, but we've been best friends ever since, and she's none other than our class president, Natalia. And fast forward to the beginning of sophomore year, and I realized that I have a bunch of classes with another girl named Brianna Salinas. Her gentle attitude motivated me to try and make friends with her as well. She and I clicked immediately, and soon discovered that I found the two close friends that I wished for back in freshman year. There's one moment in particular that happened to us during that time that I remember fondly. It was around homecoming time, and our class had less than 3 weeks to plan and finish painting our booths before the big game. We all poured hours of effort into our Little Red Riding Hood booth, making sure that even the smallest details were right. Unfortunately though, we lost against the Shrek booth that belonged to the juniors. We were devastated. All those days of work, and for what? At our next homecoming meeting as juniors, I remembered this problem and realized why we lost. We needed a well-liked, popular character that would raise our chances of winning. And to match that year's Under the Sea theme, we decided that our booth needed to have SpongeBob SquarePants. As a staple of most of our childhoods, that yellow sponge would be the answer we were searching for. Combined with the extreme dedication that we gave to our booth, SpongeBob helped secure our first win. And this year, using the same strategy, we picked the movie Tangled, a story beloved by a majority of our classmates, and we won again, breaking the junior class streak. Sorry, Miss Jessel. So, even though moments of failure and uncertainty can feel like you're drowning in problems, they're really the first step toward achieving something greater than you'll ever imagine. As the award-winning author Randy Pausch said, brick walls or obstacles are there for a reason. They give us a chance to show how badly we want something. You may not know what something means now, but you'll discover the meaning in the right moment, and you'll know when that moment is. I encourage each of you to never let disappointments take control of who you are. Don't let others drown your energy, stay true to your values, and nothing can block your path. Always remember that above the dark clouds is a bright blue sky, eager to shine again. As we depart to pursue or search for our goals, I hope that we all hold on to this lesson, even though it sounds quite cliche. Everything happens for a reason. For me, these words continue and have become a pivotal part of my life, providing me with the motivation to continue moving forward. I'm glad that I'll leave knowing that the shy, sensitive freshman I was has now blossomed into a more social, confident, and carefree individual. Today marks the beginning of an unknown yet exciting chapter in our lives. The world is our stage. Let's show what we have to offer.
Thank you, Jocelyn. One of our co-valedictorians, Micah Bear, obtained an overall GPA of 4.1453 and was a member of robotics, quiz bowl team, marching band, tennis, National Honor Society, and the Outdoors Club. He will be attending the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor to study robotics engineering. Micah?
What lovely weather we're having today. Good evening to the Board of Education, Mr. Dangerfield, Principal Kaminsky, faculty, staff, family, and all attendees. And to the class of 2025, we're here. After 12 years and countless hours of hard work, we finally arrived at our graduation. As you've probably discovered over those years, one of the hardest things to do is simply to start. Starting an essay, going to the gym, or finally tackling that chore or errand you've been avoiding. In chemistry, this is called activationing, the minimum energy needed for a chemical reaction to occur. In physics, the coefficient of friction explains why it takes more force to move something at rest than something already in motion. But once that initial barrier is overcome, everything gets easier. And that idea goes beyond science class. It's true of our own growth. That's true. That's true. Whether it was speaking up in class for the first time, joining a club or sport, or making new friends, we've all had to push through that early resistance. And what we found on the other side was a community that welcomed us. At a robotics competition last year, I was pushing down on a piece of plexiglass that was crucial to our robot's design. I applied too much pressure, and it cracked. That moment taught me two lessons. Duct tape can fix a surprising number of problems, and recovering from failure is more important than dwelling on it. This year, I was fortunate enough to help lead our team to compete at to compete at the state championship for the first time in our team's 10-year history. If I had let that earlier failure define me, I would have missed out on the memories and joy I hold on to today. Looking back, that day wasn't just about fixing a robot. It was about the team members who stepped in to help, who made me laugh, who reminded me I wasn't alone. That's what community is, showing up for each other, especially when things go wrong. One of the things I'm heavily grateful for over these past 4 years is being involved. As strange as it sounds, being busy year-round with clubs and activities has been one of the best parts of high school. From hot, sunny days on the marching band practice field and tennis course, to long nights in the robotics build room. I'll carry those memories and friendships for life. Because being involved isn't just about filling your schedule. It's about connection. In those shared struggles, last-minute preparations, and post-competition celebrations, we didn't just grow as students. We grew as friends, teammates, and people. We found our place in something bigger than ourselves. We found each other through each other. So as we leave these halls and step into whatever comes next, let's not forget that lesson. Growth takes effort and time, but community is what gives it meaning. As we prepare to face new beginnings, it's important to remember we never walk alone. None of this would have been made possible without a lot of amazing people. My family for listening to me, my lovely partner Liliana Flores for reminding me to eat, sleep, and take breaks. My friends for making the chaos bearable by adding to it. My teachers for handling all my questions, and my classmates for being right in the mess with me. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Micah. Our other co-valedictorian is Leonardo Garcia. He obtained an overall GPA of 4.1453. Leonardo has participated in Quiz Bowl, DECA, Robotics, Student Council E-Board, and the National Honor Society. Leonardo will be attending the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor to study mechanical engineering. Leonardo?
All right. I want to thank you all for gathering here today. And before I begin, I want to thank our teachers, our staff, our Board of Education, and our families for showing up, and who not only allowed us to graduate, but also allowed us to grow as both students and as people. I want to give a thank you to Ms. McNew for helping me with the speech, my family and my parents for helping me get to where I am. I want to thank my friends for making school enjoyable. And I want to thank my girlfriend, Maddie, for being by my side for so long. Now then, I want you to imagine a beach, stretched out for miles, the smell of sea filling your nostrils, the sound of waves rocking your sleep. Now stop imagining it, because it has nothing to do with this beach. I wasted the most precious thing you have, your time. We as a society define our lives on a clock, 80 years. However, some have a bit more, and some have much less. In reality, there is no way to know how much time you have. That's why it's so valuable to us. Time has become more than a social contract. It is our way of life. We could even consider a whole existence as a single day, where at 12 a.m., we come into this world as wailing babies. unable to walk or talk, incapable of comprehending the world around us. At 6 a.m., we went to school for the first time. Some of us cried, but some of us were ready to start the journey to becoming a big kid. Going to school, learning shapes, playing tag, and eating dodgeballs. At 8 a.m., we wanted to be firefighters, police officers, nurses, or if you're like me, you wanted to be a ninja. We dreamed of exploring the stars and spreading our names throughout the world. At 1 o'clock, we were graduating 5th grade. I remember feeling so old and so grown up. I remember a class trip to Council Point Park, when we'd finally get to sit under the coveted willow tree. I remember falling, scraping my knee, and dropping my ice cream on that trip. It was an ice cream sandwich. It was the end of the world. At 2 o'clock, we began middle school. We were nervous, awkward children who were not ready for what was to come. At 3 o'clock, we were shut down by COVID. We turned virtual and had to listen to our poor teachers offer us extra credit just to get us talking. Or maybe you play nap through class. Or maybe you play Fortnite. Either way, we are still there, and we're still here today. At 5 o'clock, we were back in school, but this time, it was high school. They told us our time would go by fast, but it's 4 years. How fast can 4 years pass you by? 7 o'clock, what college are you going to? What is the power of the cell? What are you going to do with your life? What do the blue currents represent? What is the meaning of the green light? Question everything. 8 o'clock, have you studied for your SATs? No, you're way behind. What's your end goal? I want to be more realistic. Passion doesn't pay the bills. Stop asking questions. 9 o'clock, take your SAT. What are you going to do with your life? Have you been keeping up with the grades? Are you ready for graduation? Why are you so lazy? 10 o'clock, stand tall but not too tall. Be yourself but make sure you stay in line. You can do anything as long as you want to keep your head down. 11 o'clock, congratulations. You made it. I'm so proud of you. I always know you could do it. Midnight, it's over. You're done. Now what? You put so much time and effort into making it to the end of the day, but now the 25th hour will strike. We find ourselves once more at the dawn of a new day, unable to comprehend the world around us. We're once again children, but not just children of our parents anymore. We're the children of our own imagination. We're the product of our own dreams and our own struggles. We can now mold our futures in a path of our own choosing. We have yet another day ahead of us, a day which belongs to us and us alone. We are no longer obligated by responsibilities placed on us by others. Instead, we are free to choose which moments to capture for ourselves. Life is just beginning. And of course, some of us might cry, and some of our parents might too, but we should be excited most of all. Excited to start a journey towards the adult world, a path towards independence. We have all the time in the world ahead of us, yet none at all. So use what you have wisely. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonardo. Mr. Dangerfield and the Lincoln Park Board of Education members, I have reviewed the transcripts of each of the students in front of me. I have determined that they have met the requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and that of Lincoln Park High School. And I proudly present to you the class of 2025. At this time, we will begin the introduction of our graduates.
You ready?
Micah Bear.
I'm okay to hold it.
Leonardo Garcia. Jocelyn Gutierrez. Natalia Gutierrez Contreras. Avery Reese Clayman. Elena Sierra Rodriguez. Iraís Miranda Castro Juárez. Armin Gregory McMillan. Gavin John Sugi.
What's your whole name?
What?
Wait. What's your whole name? What your whole name?
Yeah.
Skylin Michelle Johnson. Christopher Lopez Cruz. Amaya Chantel Murray Adams. Sebastián Gabriel Alarcón. Dilian Alexander III. Valeria Nicole Alvarado. Yarexi Araiza Mendez. Alessa Rose Arias. Fabricio Arriaga Hernández. Alejandro Astorga. Sean Bailey. Josephine Barba. Nicolas David Barcenas. Alicia Lynn Bartel. Tyler Daniel Beatson. Nicole Del Carmen Benitez Fuentes. Aiden Trace Bolduc.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Mario Briones.
Kyra Browen? Yeah. Got it.
Kyra Browen. Carlos Courtney Brown.
Do it, bud.
Desiree Marie Brown. Lucas Scott Brown. Matt Bruce. Charlie Lynn Buckland.
Keep it dry.
Emilio Buendia.
Mine's screwed. Mine's messed up. You remember how to say it, right?
David Michael Busher. Jael Sarai Bustamante.
Congratulations.
Tatiana Cabrera. Desiree Neve Calloway. Michael Zuniga Carrillo. Lucas Evan Case. Katie Alejandra Castillo Linares. Jocelyn Anaí Castillo Ochoa. Shelby Leanne Cecil. Carrie Anthony Cervantes. Nicholas Joe Charles.
Vanessa Chavez.
Scott.
Gabriela Vanessa Chavez. Natalie Grace Chavez. Danik Yadiel Chavez Arevalo. Noe Ismael.
Sorry, come back.
Chavalas Esteban.
You did good, don't worry.
Kaylin Renee Christian.
It kind of rubbed off, sorry.
Emily Rayanna Christian. Trinity Christian.
I don't know if you can tell what their last name.
Stephen Michael Churchill. Marche Allen.
It's Clinton, it smudged off a little bit.
Got it. Thank you.
Tessa Clinton.
Owen.
Joel Francisco Colon. Jason Cooks. Ian Cooper. Javion Dwayne Cornett Tillman. Belen Corujedo. Griselda María Cortés Correa. Allison Montserrat Cortés Licona. Emma May Cromwell. Jennifer Cruz Bustillo. Catherine Cuestas Lam. Gavin Dylan Scott Cummings. Ian Michael Damron. Cristina Marilu Del Cid. Daniela Sofía de León Pérez. Ariana Díaz Zacarías. Aaron Díaz. Dario Javier Dorville Flores. Javier Dorville Feliz. Agustín Elicio Durán. Brian Richard Durán. Donovan Glenn Effinger. Natalie Janet Esparza. Valerie Esteban. Blake Scott Esty. Yesenia Estrada. Jocelyn Evaristo Sánchez. Eve Cavalli. Jack Joseph Fell. Matthew James Fernandez II. Ariel Ray Foote. Ariel Salvador Franco. Mariana Marie De Leon. Jasmine Marie French. Oakley Dayton Frost. Ethan Allen Fry. Destiny Samantha Galarza Lara. Ilana Yanet Garbash. Carla Garcia Herrera. Antonio Tomas Garza Jr. Tyler Elton Gibbs. Jamie Ricardo Gonzalez.
Mia Gonzalez.
No, Yasmin?
You can too.
Mia Yasmin Gonzalez. Miguel Gonzalez. Rosa Maria Gordillo. Jamie Christopher Green.
You already know me.
I know your middle name.
Delilah Rose Griggs.
Sorry, Papa.
Stacy Gonzalez. Jimena Guerra. Marieli Guerrero.
Daniel. Wait. Daniel? Got it.
Daniel Guzman.
Destiny Guzman. Without the N at the end. Just Destiny Guzman.
Got it.
Destiny Guzman.
Wait, here.
Anthony Kenneth Hanley.
It's pronounced Ladon Harris.
Ladon Harris. Celise Rain Helfer. Diego Hernandez. Emmanuel Hernandez. Brandon Hernandez Martinez. Marely Hernandez Salgado. Kevon Hicks. Ariana Rose Hill. Kamora Ann Holmes. Peyton Alexis Horvath. Devin Michael Hudson. Donna Rizar Jurado. Connor Wade Hunter. Brenton Trigg Jackson. Juliana Marie Jackson. Giovanni Jaime Gonzalez. Kenneth Antonio James. Ruben Jimenez Jr. Jenna Ann Jividin. Joshua Johnson. Ethan Robert King. Donovan Xavier Laidler.
Jameer?
Jameer King. Angelina Estrella Lara. Eduardo Lázaro Ceballos. Leonardo León. Christopher Ryan Light.
Sorry, Blake, give him your card, honey.
Blake Michael Klein.
Blake. Take your card.
Ricardo Miguel Luna. Elijah Nicholas Demyanovich. Seth Ryan Cecil Phillips. Kaylee Lopez. Priscilla Maria Lopez. Jonathan Lopez Barba. Diana Paula Lopez Salcedo. Alina Elaine Levins. Giovanni Lozano. Jonathan Michael Lozano. Izzy Lozoya. Sophia Rose Lynch.
Carlos Alberto Mares. Mares? Mares, yeah.
Carlos Alberto Mares.
José de Jesus Mares.
José de Jesús Mares.
Martin. Congratulations. Thank you.
Eric Martin. Mariela Margarita Martinez. Wilman Humberto Martinez Jr. Jonathan Mateo Perez. Alan Andrea Lopez.
Hold on one sec.
Archie McCornell. Olivia McLean.
Maya.
Maya Lynn McQuaid.
Yeah, Angel.
Angel Medina.
Armani?
Armani Marquez Metcalf. Amir Maddie Monet Miller. Madison Renee Molnar. Samaria K. Monroe. Kiera Montes Moran. Analicia Rain Morales. Morales. Noemi Moreno.
Saori.
What is it?
Saori.
Saori Moreno. Alan de Jesus Moreno Pérez.
Just Karen? Karen Moanda.
Keren Moanda.
Full name.
Excuse me. Prestige?
Prestige Keren Moanda. Excuse me.
Okay.
Elijah Demetrius Moultrie.
It's Mrazek.
Hunter John Mrazek. Tatiana Nevea Murray Martinez.
Muniz.
Omar Muniz Lara. Kennedy Simone Myers.
Lionel.
Jack Lionel Morel Jr. Madison Rose Myshak.
Need help?
Anaya. Got it.
Anaya Newsom.
Javon Joseph Nichols, please. Javon Joseph Nichols.
Got it.
Javon Joseph Nichols. Brandon Nino Lozano.
Wait. Nafki? Yeah.
Joseph Allen Nafke Jr.
Can I take your card?
Joe David Vance.
Can I see it?
To the second.
Joe David Luvanos II.
Go ahead, sir. Okay. Cody Lower. All right.
Cody Lower.
Yogi Nunez, Spider-Man and Batman.
Yodi Nunez.
Let's go.
Cristian Omar Ocampo Cuestas. Haley Ann Marie Oaks. Emily Elizabeth Ochoa. Isabel Irene Ogden.
Say Okla. Okla.
Wait 1 second. Mohammed?
Mohammed Noor Okla.
Mohammed Noor Okla. Alexandra Demia Ornelas. Daisy Ornelas. Sebastián Orozco. Alina Ortega. Pavel Ortega Gutierrez.
Fabian or Fabian?
Fabian.
Miles Fabian Owens.
Padilla.
Eddie Padilla?
Edwin Eddie Padilla. Cristian Tereso Palacio. Trevor Palmer.
You know my name. Miranda Palomino.
Miranda Palomino.
Es Yesenia María Pérez.
Yesenia María Pérez. Jacobo Andrés Pérez Benavides.
Last name? Palan.
Kit Pilan. Ariana Clemens.
Noah Elias, Noah Poco Martinez.
Noe Popa Martinez. Javon Christopher Porter. Iris Eileen Preciado Ramos. Lainey Carissa Quick. Giovanni Quintero. Lurico Wasim Rahman. Julissa Ramirez Beltran.
Get up there.
Lawrence Keith Regalado. Frankie Angelia Rex. Chanel Marie Reyes.
Brianna Just.
Brianna Jocelyn Reyes Arroyo.
Sherlyn. Pellecer.
Sherlyn Reyes Pellecer. Jacob Rios. Alessandra Rios de León.
So I don't have mine, but Yoreli Sarai Rios Varela.
Wait, Yareli qué?
Yareli Sarai Rios Varela.
Yareli Saraí Rios Vargas. Arlet Sidlali Rios Zuniga. Roman José Rivera. Kiwan Michael C. Robinson. Savannah Roden.
Andre Rogers.
Andre Rogers.
Kayla Yanis.
Kayla Marie Yanis.
Nico Levon Logan Clark.
Nico Levon Logan Clark. Josue Lopez. Julian Lopez. Benjamin Rosario Santana. Andrew John Rubin. Tala Saad.
Damian.
Alberto Damian Salazar Jr.
Denise.
Kimberly Denise Salazar. María Alejandra Salgado Rodríguez. Mariana Salinas. Madison Micah Salisbury. Miguel Ángel Sanabria González.
Mariana Graciela Sánchez.
Mariana Graciela Sánchez.
Dante Carlos Santiago. Like Dante.
¿Cómo? Dante.
Dante Carlos Santiago.
Dante Carlos Santiago.
Alasia Lene Shaw.
Alasia Lene Shock. How do I say your last name?
Chantarelli Lebedo.
Tyler Caden Chantarelli Lebedo.
Schaefer, not Schaffer. Schaefer.
Brooke Lee Schaefer. Shamir Shah. Hadi Sharifi, right? Hadi Sharifi.
Kevin Shea
Hogness.
Got it.
Jr. Yes. Kevin Shea Hogness Jr. Olivia Nicole Sherwood. Chauncey Duran Showalter. Nele Leafioga Sinclair. Pardo? Instead of Singleton?
So Pardo.
Pardo. Jocelyn Lynn Pardo. Ryan Sleep. Daviana Elaine Smith.
Edo Gabriel Sol.
Congratulations. Edo Gabriel Sol. Bianca Stocks. Madison Teresa Stokes. Hold on, Lisa. Wait. Lisa Marie Stuvie. Hold on. Ryan Michael Zabo. Estrella Talamantes Martinez. Kennedy Isis Taylor. Wait, Noah. Is it Noah you want Isaiah Thompson? Yeah. Noah Isaiah Thompson. Later, no. Draven Adam Aaron Thacker. Jamal Dominic Thornton Jr.
I totally forgot my card.
Go ahead, give it to me, Sade.
Sade Francis Toko.
Sade Francis Toko. Isabella Josephine Torres. Fatima Torres Gutierrez. Gabby Tuttle. Reginald Vanner Jr.
Luis Velasquez.
Carlos Luis Velasquez. Vukovic. Lacey Ann Vukovic. Cartier Armani Wade Richardson. Isaiah Michael Batter.
What's it called? My middle name's not under. It's Enrique.
What is it? Almodovar?
No, Almanzar.
Almanzar.
Yeah.
Javier Enrique Almanzar. Gloria Garcia.
I don't have a card. It was wet.
Camila Marie Rodriguez. What is that? Angelica. Gabriela Angelica Rose Rodriguez. David Rosales Hurtado. Reagan Diane Waldrop. Congratulations. Ayana Nicole West. Okay. Sabrina Janae White. Dominique Renee Whitfield. Emerson Sky Williams. Mike Williams. Ethan Cachola. Toria. Oh yeah. Toria Michelle Felder Murphy. How do you say your last name? Helfrich? Helfrich, yeah. Zachary Dominic Lee Helfrich. Sonira? Sonira Dene? Gloucester. Gloucester.
Yeah.
Sonira Dene Gloucester.
Last name's pronounced Stevens.
Isabel Marie Stevens. Jada Lynn Jeanette. Alejandro Loza Salcido.
It's Marius.
Marius? Marius Christian Martinez. Jasmine? Jasmine Celia Ramirez. Selena Trudell. Ashley Vidal Espejel. Brandon M. Vroman. Alyssa Verdute. Royce Avery Withrow. Starlin Ray Wright. Noah Mohammed Sakaraya. Joanna Stephanie Zapata Silvestre. Maribel Luz Zuniga. Jules Jacob Ortiz. That's it.
That's it.
You're going to work your time and a half in my garden. Oh, yeah, that's you. Yep.
Will the class please rise? To signify that you have graduated, please join your president in moving your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2025. While the graduates remain standing, will the guest audience please be seated for the recessional and remain seated until all of the graduates are completely out of the stadium.